Hold on. Philly. It's looking bad, bro. Another one. Hold on. Like, comment, subscribe, follow the kick. IG. Listen. You know what I noticed too? Niggas, people people be mad at my opinions and stuff when I react to like stuff like this and documentaries. Niggas be mad at me, bro. Like, I be having this, not argue, but comments be going crazy. Bro, this is my opinion. Like, I'd be so mad. They be so mad. I don't like this video. This is the first video I disliked. Alright, nigga. Like, comment, subscribe though, man.
About young Philly accusing him of rape. The YouTuber is now facing fresh allegations after a British tourist accused him of forcing himself on an unnamed Magaluf
Nigga said Miss Squeezing Bati. What do you mean by that?
Hotel after he performed in the island.
This old. This is new. He's saying this now, like while he's out on bail, right? Yeah, on bail or something.
Holiday resort last summer. The woman, believed to be aged around 20, reported him to the police in Britain, who passed on the details of the allegation to counterparts in Spain. Many people are saying she may have just come out after the recent Australia situation, but it did say as well the woman is understood to have sparked the ongoing Spanish court probe after reporting it to UK police force a few weeks after she returned to Britain following the end of her summer holiday. So she reported it when she got back, and this was alleged to have happened last year. So what's the details of this incident that allegedly took place last summer? Well, basically it says the woman alleges that young Flea awed her. They first met at Magaluf Beach Club where he performed, and then they bumped into each other a few hours later nearby a nightclub. She told the police that the alleged sex attack occurred after she had consensual sex with his friend in a hotel room. Young Philly awed her after she was accompanied by the other man to the rapper's room before ending up alone with him. So this person played a part in taking her to young Philly's room. Then obviously once she was alone, she claimed she was taken advantage of.
Mind games. Mind games. Yo, bro, see, look, I don't want people to think, damn, son, this is crazy. But they be lying, bro. You see how they just try to do Hove. Like, bro, like, I ain't gonna lie. These Jones, I ain't believing them till this shit come out court, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to the people that really do have shit happen to them. But y'all gotta blame Shorty that try to do the shit to Hove. You gotta blame her, because I don't believe none of y'all. I ain't gonna lie, I don't believe none of y'all. Y'all see shit, some people see shit thinking it's a quick grab this bread, like, they can try to grab this bread and shit. I don't know if Philly, like, up like that to where they think, like how they on Diddy, like, oh yeah, I could just try to sue Diddy, get some bread. I don't know if Philly up like that. You feel me? Like, but I know that, I don't know. This sound crazy, like, no Diddy, like, he ain't no ugly nigga, like, he could probably get some buns, like, for him to be jumping on something after his mans, it's crazy. That sound crazy.
Sex with his friend in a hotel room. Young Philly awed her.
Like, that's some super, like, you gotta be some super, like, horny nigga, like, yeah, like, to jump up on Shorty after your man just had it and she don't want, like, I don't know. This shit might be too much. I might not be able to post this shit because I don't know.
After she was accompanied by the other man to the rapper's room.
I can't really speak for Philly because I don't know him. Like, I don't know, like, I never, like, watched him, like, to even get a vibe off of him, like, really. Like I watched him a few times, but, like, not enough to, like, you feel me? Like, not enough to, like, where I could judge.
before ending up alone with him. So this person played a part in taking her to young Philly's room. Then obviously once she was alone, she claimed she was taken advantage of. To be exact in this situation, apparently young Philly had forced himself on her. So this girl wanted to do stuff with his friends, done that, but didn't want to do anything with Philly, but was forced into it by him. So another arch charge he is facing in this country. The girl was obviously distressed but didn't report it over there to the Spanish authorities, maybe the language barrier, not knowing, and she knows young Philly is a celebrity, he's from the UK, so wanted to do it back home, and that's where she reported it. The British authorities contacted the Spanish civil guard who passed on the details of the allegation and were investigating the situation. It was not immediately clear today if she had already been questioned by the judge in charge of the ongoing criminal probe. A well-placed source said that the magistrates had contacted authorities in Australia so they can try and question young Philly about this case. The Spanish authorities want to speak to him. Apparently this part of Spain, the law is they only conduct things behind closed doors. It doesn't come out to the press. That's normal in Spain, where only the trials themselves are held in public, which I think is a lot more fairer way of doing things, because accusations like this can tarnish people's names without it even being true. Even if it's alleged, before it even goes to an actual trial, their name gets ruined. Now people are going to say there's multiple women, it's definitely true, and that is not the case. We still have to see each situation in a courtroom play out if it gets to that, but definitely this is not going to help him. He goes away in Australia on tour and finds himself in a situation, and when he was on Magaluf performing another situation, it definitely is not going to help the narrative around him going forward. So actually Magaluf has been getting a bad reputation for having a rowdy culture and many women being taken advantage of on holiday and making reports that are left for years, and now this is hitting an Australian trial being covered in the mainstream. The Spanish authorities are trying to get involved to save themselves the backlash, saying that there was a woman there that was odd a year ago and nothing's happened, but look at how Australia are dealing with it, putting him under punishment and keeping him in the country. It's just going to make their country look bad, so they're pushing on it. For me,
so he's stuck over there? He in Australia stuck? He can't even leave? Oh shit, that's crazy. He's stuck in Australia, like, oh wait, that's crazy. Well, I mean, yeah, I guess. Damn, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Media are definitely not on his side releasing this when he's about to go on trial. What are the jury gonna think when they're an Australian jury, a woman's accusing him, then they...
Oh my God, he might be cooked. Yeah, he might be cooked. He might be cooked. Damn. He might be cooked.
Here in the media, another woman was accusing him Magaluf, even though it's a separate situation. It's definitely not going to help. Young Philly, to be honest, coming out of court last time was in a good mood. He seemed happy and confident with his lawyer that he's going to beat this case in Australia, and now it seems to be moving straight on to the next one if he manages to do so.
Enjoy the weather, man. It's a lovely day. Are the accusations true?
Young Philly has pleaded not guilty to multiple sexual assault charges in Western Australia. The star had appeared before Perth Magistrates Court on Tuesday. Court documents revealed he pleaded not guilty to 3 counts of assault, occasionally body harm, and 1 of strangulation, and 4 counts of sexual penetration without consent. He will now appear at the state's higher district court June 13. It's going to be interesting, isn't it? Then body harm and 1 of strangulation and 4 counts of sexual penetration.
Oh nah, he wildin'. That's what they accused him of strangling and all that? Oh, I don't know. Damn. I don't know. I don't know about that. Yeah, he might have definitely jumped on that girl after. He might have definitely jumped on her ass after. Damn. He strangling bitch like, nah, that's crazy.
Without consent. He will now appear at the state's higher district court June 13. It's going to be interesting. This is going to have to go to trial and he may be there, but it's going to be interesting to see if Australia can conceal the identity of the victim in this case. She remained very private throughout so far. In an actual trial showdown, will her details now be leaked to the public in this court battle? Like many countries around the world, Australia's legal system is a slow one. Another 3 months now before we hear anything. We got to wait till June. And God knows how this Magaluf case is also going to play out. That'll be a whole nother situation. He's really got it for years to come with these accusations. Being a player, being the top guy, having all these girls definitely can catch up.
Niggas be too horny, bro. Like, real talk. Niggas be too lurky. Like, yeah, niggas be too lurky.
Up to you when you're in the public eye. A lot of people have said, where are Young Flea's friends in this situation? It's an ongoing thing. Just recently, Bouncer said people getting involved will get tricked out of their position one way or another.
And his friends to speak on it. You tell me, guys, yeah, what do they get from that? What do you guys get from it? Whether they speak or they don't, they're still gonna get trolled, bro. What do you want them to do? I see in videos people saying, the friends are never there. You don't know where his friends are behind closed doors. You don't even know. A man could be flipping in Australia. He could be low, or his money could be frozen or anything. His friends, these same friends could be sending over big money or paying for this or paying for that behind closed door. But publicly, you want people to come online and say, oh, yo, people, that's not what I know from him. Rare, what, for you guys to be in the comments to flipping destroy people? Because that's what happens, isn't it? If Chunks spoke or Harry Panero spoke, you would have set them up to fail.
You're not lying, though.
The main thing Chunks said was a statement basically saying it's an ongoing situation that he cannot comment on. I'm speaking on it right now. Bouncer spoke on it. Many people spoke about it online. There is freedom of speech. And obviously, everything he says on this situation will be analysed to the T. He can get it wrong either way. He could be backing someone accused of an R charge. There'll be numerous ways to combat him against what he's saying from every single angle. And yes, Chunks has a podcast with him. And yes, Chunks is his friend. But Chunks wasn't there in them hotel rooms to see what happened. He has to let this ongoing legal situation play out. But he can speak if he wants to. But it probably is the best thing for him not to, because he doesn't know what happened. You could stand on your friend's name and say you don't think it's true.
Like, I don't even know how, like, if he did that shit, I don't know how he could even, like, look at himself. Like, you feel me? Walking down, like, you could kind of see in a nigga bot when a nigga guilty of that shit. You could see it in a nigga bot, like, nigga got that arm
situation
bot,
play out. But he can speak if he wants to, but it probably is the best thing for him not to, because he doesn't know what happened. You could stand on your friend's name and say you don't think it's true. He
trying to read him right now. Hold on, run it back. You're trying to read him.
Wasn't there in them hotel rooms to see what happened. He has to let this ongoing legal situation play out. But he can speak if he wants to, but it probably is the best thing for him not to, because he doesn't know what happened. You could stand on your friend's name and say you don't think it's true. He wouldn't get in trouble for that, but it's just a certain way people got to speak when they're in these positions.
Truth will set him free, I guess. Or won't. Or the truth will lock his ass up. I don't know. One of the two.